Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. This is a lovely reading for my fellow water sign Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Please remember that these are general messages and may not resonate with everyone. So please take what is for you and leave the rest for someone else. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I run 2 contests each month, one on Instagram and one on YouTube. They have a different set of rules, but it's your opportunity to win a free reading with me. Also, a new development for my returning subscribers and my members. I now have a website, y'all. It is up and running, which is great news. I have been busy, busy, busy. So hopefully it works well. If you would like to book a reading, feel free to click my website link, which is listed in the description box. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your continued encouragement. Hi, everyone. Hey, Barbara. Hi, everyone. Hi, Nita. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out and also a special thank you to my returning subscribers and my members. Without your support, I could not do this work. All right, guys, I'm going to get into it. This is going to be a very esoteric reading. I have a lot of premonitions I want to go over with you. I'm going to do a reading about how the advanced technology, open source, is affecting our businesses and our ability to make money. So like I said, I just built my website. You can do this too. There is no limit to what you can do. You just have to get excited about what you want to do. Desire is absolutely the #1 thing to manifest your complete abundance moving forward. Honestly, everything else can be duplicated, but desire, will, intention, that's human. All right. And that's what's going to get you your success. And that is why Spirit has put us in this position to really understand and know thyself. We are going into Scorpio season on the 23rd. By the way, happy birthday, Colleen, if you're on here already, or you will be soon, I'm certain of it. So just wanted to give a quick shout out. All right, guys, without further ado, let me tap in. One moment. I will open this up after the reading. I'm going to do some premonitions, and then after that, I'll open it up for Ask Me Anything. And of course, I'll do the very best I can to get to your questions. Give me 1 second. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and interdimensional beings overseeing this act of divination for Scorpio, please give us the highest and best messages. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please tell us highest and best for our finances, our abundance. Thank you. All right, guys, lots of energy in this room. Today is October 21st, 2023. All right, and we are definitely in the eclipse season. We just had the solar eclipse in Libra, and now we have the lunar eclipse in Aries. Taurus. Wow, I'm in it, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Deep diver, diving into a task, number 10. Spirit says this is the beginning of limitless possibilities for you. You have to want it. You have to want it, and you have to know that you can be successful. Truly, there's no limit to what you can create. For about a year, I kept seeing premonitions where Spirit said, release the skin you're in, release the skin you're in. Everyone's going to be the Steven Spielberg of their movies. Everyone's going to be able to create. If you think it, you can create it. And I just couldn't get the words out fast enough to tell people that this was coming. And in fact, it's here, right? There is text. What is it called? I think speech to text, where you can speak what it is that you want into certain programs, and it will create you a meme, a video, and anything that you think about. Truly, you can start to create it even today. So in a year's time from now, what does that say about our future and what we can do? I want you to think outside of the box, guys, because this isn't comfortable for everyone. There's a lot of ethical issues around it, but there's always going to be that. That's the 3D. That's the density we're in, a density of polarities where we are bound to feel extremes. And the goal of the 3D is to get understanding of things, okay? Not to be correct. And just also so you know, this is number 10. And you know how this channel is, 64 reduces to the number 10. Spirit, again, giving us another synchronicity. Oh, thank you. Letting us know that this is where we are right now. I mean, honestly, we are at that pivotal point in society where it's 1,000 times bigger than the internet boom, with I don't know. Give me 1 second. I'm in it. Woodwives, adaptability. Basically, spirit saying you've got to be adaptable. You have to understand that you have to release the constructs that you were raised with. You have to release the old paradigms, because the reality of it is everything is shifting, and thank you. It's almost like a even playing field. Thank you, Spirit. Number 5, closing a door. So we have 2 number 10s here and number 5 here, card of disruption. 5 is all about leaving something behind because something new has to emerge. Think of the pentagon, the pentagram, the human body, right? A star. So this is about us moving forward as an entire society, really into a place of unknown and uncharted territories. And I keep having visions of Atlantis, right? Because that's what I'm seeing when information was free, when there was you couldn't lie, you couldn't, because everything was available and visible. It's intense to try to explain. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for the cards that they want me to use. These? Okay. 1 second. Here we go. Let me do these. Thank you. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, and Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. It's also the I always call her the grand recycler, right? Take any situation and bury it into the ground, and out of it comes something productive. And I'm hearing you have the opportunity to build for generations ahead of you. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing to get outside of your, actually get out of your way and start exploring things that are uncomfortable. Spirit saying the more uncomfortable it makes you, the more it means that you need to explore. So if this conversation really has you on edge because you're so worried about all the things that could happen, it's time this is the 4 of Pentacles. It's almost like holding on to ideas too tight, holding on to norms too tight, holding on to your investments and your money too tight. I'm also hearing you need to be aware that money is also an energy exchange, right? And so it carries frequency with it. And the more you hoard it and the more you hold on to it and the more that you try to control that frequency, the more it works against you. Spirit says, don't forget to ask yourself on a regular basis why you are so rich, why it is that you are so able to, as I was going to say, while you are able to craft your reality. There it is. The Magician's card pops up saying exactly that, right? You are the creator of your reality. You're the co-creator and the creator. Wow, guys, that's impressive. All right, 1 second. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck. I can't even get to these 9 cards. Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck, number 10 again. So we have 3 number 10s, the synchronicities, right? Comment below and tell me if you are one of these people that have experienced the massive amounts of numerical synchronicities since the solar eclipse. It is off the hook, right? Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, it's a lot. All right, let me get to these cards, please. Thank you, Spirit. 9 cards. Thank you. It's hard to focus. There's so much energy in this space. All right. Ace of Pentacles, starting off with just exactly that. New money, new beginnings. I can't make this up. I love it when this, oh my God. 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands, putting down the heavy burdens. This is almost like just building boundaries and thank you. Wounded warrior energy, right? I say the same thing every week, but this is where we really are. It's like this last eclipse was in our 12th house of the subconscious. And so we are and were being tested immensely, especially when it came to people from our past and old scripts and things that we thought we had resolved. So now that we're heading into the lunar eclipse in Taurus, this is about still at the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. You guys saw me shuffle the 10 again. This is the end of karmic cycles. Because all of the work that you do on a regular basis where you feel like, is this worth it? Am I on the right track? Am I doing the best thing I can? Spirit says you're about to see the fruits of your labor manifest. Page of Swords, especially online, internet technology, all of that is taking a huge change. Even more now by the end of this month than it is today. Thank you. There's an immense amount of technology that continues to come out. I can only ask you to please find a creator. I suggest Matt Wolf simply because I can understand him. I like him, but I don't know him. Go to anybody. It doesn't matter. But just find someone that you resonate with that can explain the technology to you in a way that's paced and comfortable because there's no escaping it. Page of Pentacles. So I want you to look at this because this is fascinating. I have two pages. I've got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. The Page of Pentacles is looking forward, and the Page of Swords is always looking backwards. This is very cerebral energy, and this is very much bringing things into manifest form. This eclipse that we're coming up on at the end of this month, Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This is about your manifestations. This is about your money, what you do day in and day out. This swords energy is about communication, internet. That's how I always see it, especially during this conversation or this reading. So you let go of how things used to be and step into the idea that if you just lean into the tools that are available to you, that you're going to be able to see things much differently, giving you multiple streams of income. Because the truth is that if you are dependent on a third source, right, that isn't coming from yourself, something that you can control, you may want to rethink that. Truly, there's no better time to try to play with these tools and see if you can't generate a side hustle till it becomes your main source of income. You have the ability to generate freedom. Thank you, Spirit. Goddamn, Emperor. Okay, even if you've never picked up a deck of cards, look at this. I mean, he has it all, right? You can't tell him anything. This is fire energy. But the Emperor builds things, generational wealth. I mean, this is the richest card in the deck, quite frankly, right? The only thing is that with the Emperor in their negative vibration can come off like a narcissist. So while you are very much going to need to be focused on yourself and your finances and planning, Spirit says, do not forget to make room for those things that bring you desire and passion, because that's what we've been working on this entire, since April, right? These readings every other Saturday have been focused on your love vibration and your passion and your well-being, because that's important. Spirit says you have to find a balance so that you don't end up secluding yourself from everyone else. You have to be able to engage with others. Thank you. Excuse me. Four of Swords. That's a good card. Two of Pentacles. This is really good. So the Four of Swords is about resting and taking time for reprieve and reflection. And the Two of Pentacles is about balance, equal give and take. But in this instance, Spirit's talking about, and I say it every week, balance your desires with your obligations. Because if you don't do that and you end up becoming out of balance, you will burn out. You will end up becoming sick, many of us. And we have all done it. If you've ever worked in a corporate environment, especially if you're middle-aged at this point, I mean, think about it. So I remember working so hard. At one time I was like, if I just have to get this surgery right around when this project's due, that would be great. I remember manifesting myself into a surgery to get out of work sometimes. It was that stressful. And I mean, I wasn't the only one that did that. So, I would never suggest that, because now we're smarter, right? And we know that you bring about what you think about. But the reality of it is that you've got to find something that allows you the space and time for your own well-being. And so, excuse me, they're really coming through. Spirit just wants to remind you that in terms of the fear that's surrounding the advances, it's really important to understand that we have gone through, life is cyclical, right? Energy is cyclical. It goes up and down and up and down. And that is the polarities that are needed in order for us as energetic beings to express ourselves and evolve. So you have to learn to ride the wave of indifferent, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to learn to ride that wave and go with the flow so that you can attract your abundance and let go of that fear. It's super important that you lean into the good vibrations of what's coming. Imagine that total body healing is not far from it, not far from us. That is something that we're going to be able to do. We're going to be able to have a level playing field with communication where time and distance and those perceptions will no longer be a barrier, right? There are devices real time that I can travel across the country and speak to someone in a different language with ease, the way that you and I are speaking. Well, the way that, if we were, you know what I mean, guys. Right? So just things to think about. Oh, hold on. Something flew out. Let me see. What was that? The Ace of Pentacles is being clarified by the Emperor. It doesn't get any better than that. God, thank you. So again, don't be afraid to start your own business. Don't be afraid to do the investigation. How do you start your LLC? Do you need insurance? How do you do your taxes? Whatever it is, get that stuff settled out of the way. And, gifts, whatever that is, because I'm telling you, there's a market for everyone. Looking on the internet, you can sell anything. You can create anything. I have a lot of clients who have had, really difficult separations from their past, whatever that was. And wow, I can't, this is so good. As I was saying, clients having difficulty with their past, the Six of Cups is a card of the past, and the Nine of Cups is a card of liberation, freedom, and independence. This is what we've just been through. And at the bottom of the deck was the Sun. Spirit saying you've done the work, right? Now you have to live that new script. You released everything you possibly could. You released the partner, you released the family, the toxic friends, right? And you've made space. You've made space for yourself and your well-being. So now you've got to lean into it and trust that you didn't get this far just to hide, right? You got this far to be main character energy. Oh, okay. So even though we're steadily talking about money, I will say this Nine of Wands was clarified by 3 cards, which sometimes they want to do that to me. So this right here is saying, stop being so anxious. Stop being so worried that you're going to repeat cycles, because you are available to have and attract 10 of Cups energy. That's the happiness, the togetherness, the love, the children, whatever that looks like for you, the family, whatever that looks like for you. It's available for you. The World card. This is it. We have done all of the work, right? We have done it. We have looked inward. We have revised our plans. We have gotten rid of the people that didn't serve us. And now it's time to explore, right? 2 of Wands, a card of exploration, moving forward, getting curious, right? You didn't come this far just to do the same thing. Get out of the loop, push yourself a little bit and find out what you really like. Because you know what people really love? They love to watch other people do their thing, right? Don't we all love to see somebody succeed? I hope so. At least this community does, right? The Starseed community. We want to see people glow up. And I mean, I love watching somebody in their passion, like honestly. So just start creating. Don't be afraid, reach out to your friends, reach out to other creators that inspire you and ask them how they did it. Join memberships, get involved. Like honestly, it really is available to you guys. And I have all the faith in you, especially if you're looking to start a spiritual business, because Scorpios, if you're on this channel, you're magical. You know it. Lots of pages coming up are communicators, and they're also youthful energy. Page of Cups. This is about having a lot of heart and soul in your projects. Look, 7 of Pentacles, like, is all the hard work that you're doing worth it? And Spirit says absolutely, because you want it, right? You've put in like desire into it. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm proud of all of us. I really feel like I'm getting these visions of like your spirit guides going, yes, keep going. You're at the finish line. Give me 1 second. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Again, technology, brand new tools, truth of the matter coming out, freedom. I keep seeing freedom. 8 of Cups, journeying forward, leaving the past behind, leaving things that are okay for some things that are way better. 1 second. Thank you, Spirit. Another page of pentacles. Man. So page of pentacles is, and the page of swords, page of cups. Who's missing? Page of wands. That's worth noting. Why is the page of wands missing? All right, we'll keep an eye out. 1 second. Oh, that's too many. What? Hold on, guys. All right. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady. Be methodical. Be intentional. Think outside of the box. 7 of Cups. Lots of options for creating. Lots of options and different streams of income. I keep hearing that there are multiple platforms underway, and that if you are in certain business, what's the word? Okay. For example, if you do real estate, things like that, if you're a designer, if you do things with the physical, there's multiple verses that are existing that require your expertise, right? Like you can go in and you can build in the metaverses. You can build and alternate monies. You can build storefronts in other verses. That's the best thing I can tell you, because I actually don't have anything there yet to speak on it from knowledge, but I'm hearing it. What is this? King of Swords. This is about law and order. This is fascinating. Hold on. Thank you. All right. So the Emperor is being clarified by the King of Swords. So King of Swords always comes, that's like law and order. But look, what Spirit's saying is this is a perception. Things are changing. There's new information. There's going to be new guidelines, new ways of life. The only thing that you have to do right now is figure out, if you could do anything for the rest of your existence, what would it be? Right? And the reality of it is it's going to be more than one thing. We're not meant to be we're meant to be fluid. So you just have to know what you like. Are you a spiritual person? Are you a person that likes action? Do you like to be involved in things? Do you like to be out and about in the community? Do you like to be more behind a keyboard? What works for you? What could you do day in and day out? And how can you turn that into something beneficial? Because things are changing. And, all the beliefs that you had about how you could be successful in the past are just those rules, that law, that order doesn't apply even today, right? If you have been homebound because of a prior illness, I would reconsider the thought form that you are stuck. I would reconsider and start thinking about all the possibilities, because the reality of it is that you don't have to leave your house anymore to bring in income, and you don't have to hire a ton of people to bring in income. You can use the tools that are in place as your editor, as your creator, you can literally type into certain things like ChatGPT or Google's Bard, or you can go on Discord and use other apps and ask, I want to build a business teaching people how to play professional checkers. I don't know. All right. And then it'll tell you, these are the steps you should take. And these are the people that are interested. And this is your target audience. Just remember that the universe is abundant. It is a false perception that it is just the people in your neighborhood, or it's just the people in your state. It's the world that you have access to with your platform. You have to just do the work to figure out what you can sustain on a regular basis because you enjoy it. Ace of Cups. Okay, thank you. So Spirit's also saying that they keep wanting to circle back to the love portion of this experience, Scorpio. As much as this is about our money, Spirit's saying that the reason that, the way it's coming through is that part of the ascension that's taking place is that for humanity to regain its heart song, its love vibration. And in order to do that, we have to come off of this paradigm where we've been working nonstop and stressed about money and war and all those things. Spirit saying that's always going to be the case. That's always going to be background music. The way they're showing me is that there's always, right, in somewhere there's a war. Always there's financial crisis. Always there's something. However, those things get really amped up and turned up when there are other agendas at play. And so you've got to tune that out because this is actually the time to start getting very active in your own life and start making the rules yourself and start believing in the possibilities of new love and new actually this is a month for fated encounters is what I'm hearing. So you are going to meet people that are your fated encounters in three areas. Scorpio, you're going to meet a new group of friends. That's 100% accurate. And before the Scorpio season's over, I think what that's November 21st. By November 21st, you'll find yourself spending time with a new group of people. Also, if you are in the energy of a relationship, that is coming your way if it's not already happened. So it really should have happened sometime between the second week of October or like, I don't know, around the 4th, somewhere around there. I would take that energy through November 3rd. A lot of and I keep seeing all the pentacles, so we are attracting earth energy, but all of the signs are here. So they want me to just remind you that we've been focused on our money and our well-being, so to speak, our rebuilding for so long that in spirit just wants me to remind you that even though that's what we're talking about, you still have to make room for love and partnership and co-collaborating. Like you got to stop being competitive. And where is that? Whatever. I don't have it anymore. The four of pentacles, right? That the guy with the four pentacles holding on, being all controlling. I'm hearing like you've got to let go of that as well. Like the more you let go of competitive energy and the more you start working with people, it's really going to start clicking like, oh, this is not hard. People do want to support. I mean, guys, I can't tell you how many of you reach out to me on a regular basis with ideas, support, encouragement. So I would have never thought that it was going to be like this when I started. And that's why I can't say enough about just get involved with someone and get that wild hair up your ass and start doing it. Right, start creating. Four of pentacles, again, like don't hoard everything, don't be afraid. You have to take some chances and you have to believe in yourself, right? You really have to. You didn't make it this far to just let somebody else control your financial future. Ace of Swords. So we've got Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. The balance is here because the tools are here. Balance, tools. You're about to learn exactly how creative and powerful you are. Think about all the limitations that you would have thought. Like for me in the past, one of my limitations after I had, for those of you that have followed me for some time, I'm healing from a physical condition that was sudden. And there was a time period where I was not able to communicate very well at all. I mean, at all. I wasn't mobile at all. And I had to heal myself, which I did not think I could do, but I was not going to, live that life or lack thereof. So my point in saying that is it's you bring about what you think about, and you have to believe that there are third party solutions, third place solutions. It's not just what you know. There are other ways to move ahead. And there was a long time that I put my business on the back burner because I was fearful that I couldn't communicate healing words, that I would get stuck, that I would go in circles, right? And finally, I just put that to the side and I was like, I'm going to do the best I can and I'm going to start using the tools. And the things that I type into Chat GPT or whatever are definitely like brain, brain vomit. I wouldn't want to put any of that on paper to help other people, right? But then it takes my Stasi speak and turns it into things that other people can read. And that's fascinating because now it's like a translator. And I guess I'm just trying to tell you that, like, whatever it is that you thought your barrier was, like, let it go. Do a faceless channel if you're not comfortable, but just figure it out. There has to be something that you enjoy that somebody else would actually want to learn about. It's a real deal, guys. All right, let me pull a couple more cards, do some shadow work. Spirit saying also, For those of you that have recently come into a chunk of money, whether that be an inheritance, a settlement, a property, whatever, Spirit's saying to take some of those resources and set it to the side for sure. Also, there's going to be investment opportunities here in the near future. I would say by March of next year. And I keep saying it, it's going to be an alternate source of money. I don't know. Currency. Thank you. Also, don't over invest in any online things right now, but start getting yourself familiar with free versions because there's going to be emerging with open source technology. If you have an opportunity to, one second. All right. Couple of things before I get into the shadow cards. There's some premonitions that I saw that they want me to share. Again, guys, I don't do mainstream media, so some of this might be out. I'm not really sure, but I haven't personally seen it. What I have seen is the advancement with Ray-Ban, where they have glasses out now that you put it on, and on the back here, it will feed you information. So if you're looking at something, you can ask it to tell you what you're looking at in real time. It will tell you in the back. All right. So that's as far as I know. However, what I've seen in the future is that information will come in the form of potentially eye drops. I also saw that there will be wearable tools that you can just literally place behind the ears, and that will give you incoming information, very much like how I do when I talk to spirit, but it'll be clear. It'll be access to the internet. I've also seen, one second. They're showing me, a change in energy, like how we have our electricity, so to speak. Also, how the pyramids were made are going to be common knowledge. They've always shown me like a 3D printer type situation. But I don't have the words to explain it to you right now. I'm also hearing that the part of what is going to be wearable for us is going to assist those of us that are neurodivergent, because and anyone with hormonal imbalance, what will happen is it will allow you to know if you are being pushed out of balance, and it will tell you what you need. So it's going to be like a personalized health and chatbot. All right. Thank you. All right. What does this say? Oh, number 1, triumph of lies. Spirit said that there's going to be information that's going to be exposed about how much we've been controlled as energetic beings, and that we've had the power and the tools all along to have lived a much freer life of abundance. And that information is going to be revealed globally. Secondarily, Spirit's also saying that you've got to stop lying to yourself about who and what you are, and stop questioning the synchronicities, and stop asking people if you're crazy and start believing that it's happening, that you truly are as gifted and as spiritual and as in tune as you believe yourself to be, and let go of the imposter syndrome and know that you are worthy of abundance in all ways on all days, that you are not meant to live like a life of seclusion away from others, and that Spirit's very proud of the work that you've done and you've earned it. And so now it's about leaning into that realization of how powerful you truly are. This is number 1, the beginning of all things. And I keep seeing it, limitless possibilities ahead, guys. I'm going to pull an empath card, and then I'm going to take a break, look up, go over some house rules. Reclaim your power. Isn't that? I just love that. That's right, Scorpio. Do not give your power away to anyone, including how you make your money, right? Truly. You can control that shit. Say to yourself, I am strong and capable, and I can approach this. I can't speak, though. Let's start over. Do not give your power away to anyone. Say to yourself, I am strong and capable. I can approach this situation with confidence and skill. Have faith in yourself, Scorpio. Nobody knows better about you than you. Nobody knows anything better than you about you than you. Right? Have faith in yourself, have faith in your powers, have faith in your guardian angels, and start doing the things. Do not wait. Create whatever it is, right? Even if you don't know what you want your platform to be, that's just the way we're heading in. Everyone has a platform. You're going to need to use it, right? Also, guys, I want to say that Spirit, while I was getting ready for this live stream, this is last call for getting your physical vessel looked at. I'm not kidding, guys. They keep telling me you have until the end of this month. If you are putting off your appointments for your body, whatever that looks like, to keep your health in check, you will be pushed to get it done and it won't look good. So stay out of that state of emergency, because that's what they're showing me. They will create a situation because we are in an ascension and we are going to get upgraded, and your physical vessel needs to be strong. So if you, and also this is not the time to force diets and diet restrictions on yourself. If you are craving something, if you find yourself wanting something, lean into that. It's okay, right? For the next 2 weeks, it's going to be a real situation. Ace of Pentacles just showed up again. Is that it? Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to look up. Again, I will do the very best I can to answer everyone's questions. However, there's a lot of you, which I'm very grateful for. So you can leave a super chat or a super thanks, whatever they're called. I'll do the very, very best to read them. There's no guarantee. I'm trying, and I want to help you guys. Definitely. Also, again, if you're new and you are looking to book a reading, my website, I just put today up, is in the description box. All right, guys. The time is 36:55. If someone could be kind enough to document that for me so I can chapter it. All right, I'm going to look up. Hello, everyone. Hey, Colleen. You're the first one I saw. Hey, Donna, Megan, Connie. Oh, look at you guys. Hey, Lady Divine. Hello, hello, hello. Stasi, are you talking to me? I might be talking to you, Victoria. I don't know. Listen, I'm talking to all of you. I hope so. Let's make that money, guys. Let's make that money. Oh, shit. Hey, Connie, what's that? Knight of Pentacles. I just said, let's make that money. Knight of Pentacles, all about the money. Got to be slow, got to be steady, got to be methodical. Get on it. It's available to you guys. Reach out to other creators. I do it all the time. I'm a pain in their ass. I don't care. Right? Reach out. All right, Connie. May I have a message about work from Spirit? I am an English teacher. You're an English teacher. MS English teacher. I don't know what that means, but you're an English teacher and you want to know about work. Well, you know what came through before I even got a chance to shuffle, which was, listen, I don't know who you work for, what you do, but I just heard create courses. I know you're a teacher and I know that you have courses, but there's a world that exists that, oh my God, that I'm hearing that you can create courses. I know that there's tools out there to help create courses. I don't know enough about it because I haven't done it yet, although I'm looking into it. You can take information, create courses. I'm hearing that you can sell globally. Also, by the way, the eclipse that's coming up has to do with our international relationships. So you can open up your ability to teach globally. You can market to specific sectors. But, I'm also seeing that that's not really where you're going to stay. I see you still instructing, but it's going to be more than maybe just the language itself because of the models that are coming out that can do that instead of you doing it. So I'm hearing that you're going to have the ability to teach. And actually, I'm getting corrected. They want us to come out of the mindset of teaching and get into the mindset of sharing. And they're saying that you have other skills that are your soul's purpose, which you need to be broadcasting about because you are a sharer. People do look to you. You have a way with your words. They carry a frequency that heals, is what I'm hearing. And that they're guiding you. More messages to come by the end of this month. They're saying, give me 1 second. There are going to be changes at work. I have to be honest. I hear it cutting back, reducing in staff. Oh shit, death card at the bottom of the deck. All right, so that's all right. I was going to say to you that by your birthday, you may have another like idea of where you want to head next. But I just see you also, by the way, I'm hearing that you're very personable. So um you may end up doing something on a platform that you hadn't thought of. This is about like complete transformation. And so since we're in the middle of eclipse season, right? What's today? The 21st? Hey SBW, hold on. Oh, temperance. Look, Connie. Yeah. So there's going to be a change, but you're going to be able to work this in your favor. I feel like you can sell courses, but not maybe in English. I mean, like, but I don't see that. I feel, what is this? Two of Cups. What's that got to do with her work? And the Moon card. What? And the Ten of Swords. The Queen of Cups. Listen here. Look, I don't know if you're in a relationship or what, but either your part. Let me look up. Connie, two people going against me. I called them out for being incompetent. Huh. Look, so I don't know. I don't know if you're married or what, but I feel, because look, Ace of Pentacles and then Two of Cups, 10 of Swords, and then Queen of Cups. That tells me either a relationship is going to, like, your relationship may change, which is going to change what you do for a living, whether that mean that you get a partner whose work may take you elsewhere, or that you leave a partner, therefore making yourself available to go elsewhere. But I see you physically making some changes in your job for sure. So that's the best I can tell you right now. I think you're going to make some changes. I see you monetizing on multiple streams, and I see you really doing well. And it could be because you make some changes to the partnership. Lean into your gifts. This is, the High Priestess. Let me look up. I need to leave my long distance relationship. Yeah, okay, there it is. That makes me, yes, leave that long distance relationship, because you know that it's not working for you. You can't, listen, Connie, you don't have time to be in a long distance relationship. You have other beings to work with. Yeah, no, let go of that. The Moon, that person's not even, that's not what you asked about. So your job's going to change. There you go. All right, SBWLLC. Let me find your question. Hey, Marie. All right, hold on. Oh, there we go. I just want to say thank you for everything, and see if you can. You're welcome. And see if you can see what's coming for next week for me. So many changes, hopefully positive. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's go with the deck. Oh, yeah. So bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. That's putting down some heaviness. So I think, I feel like this week's going to bring to you some ease. And I hear what? Look at this. This is a different deck. 2 10s back to back. 10 of Wands. What's back here? Look at this, Marie. 10 of Wands, right? Then you got the 10 of Swords that came out with it, and the Empress that came out. And the Empress said, don't worry, we're removing things for you. We're getting rid of a lot of things for you. That's why it feels stressful. And then by the end of this week, specifically by the end of this month, by the eclipse on the 28th, you're going to feel a lot better, right? So I'm hearing, okay, in 2 days, we have Scorpio season starting. It's going to be a little bit more turbulent. I feel like you're going to have a rough conversation by what's today? By Wednesday is how it's coming through. And you know what? If you've got to walk away from something, it's okay, because it's going to bring you new opportunity. And I'm also sensing a new business partnership available to you, like something that you had planned on isn't going, like, okay, let me start over. You're going to pivot on a recent project because of one of two things. Either you have a difficult conversation or like a creative disagreement, so to speak. Whatever it is, play the long game, stand in your power, don't react, right? Don't accept anything that's not going to work for you either. Be open-minded, Be adaptive when it comes to your money, but at the end of the day, you're going to prevail. I do sense a difficult conversation. Probably it has to do with, give me 1 second. I'm hearing with work. You're welcome. Okay, well, I was saying work, but then this comes out like Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles, back to money and love. I don't know if, are you working with your partner? Let me look at this. Listen here, I don't know if you're doing like a family business or whatever, but this could go well. But I feel like you have to have a difficult conversation with somebody. You gotta let somebody, you gotta maybe remind somebody. How should I put this? It's important that you stay adaptable and listen to what other people are trying to convey to you. And just remember that not everybody's going to be able to get it right the first time when they're trying to communicate with you. So just have a lot of patience, right? Like that's all the best thing I can say to you. Like these people coming at you mean well, right? They have great ideas in their mind, but it doesn't it doesn't necessarily align with what you want to do, Queen of Wands. And I think in I'm hearing that like maybe some people sometimes are a little the Lovers card came up along with the Three of Wands. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like you're going to have some difficult conversations and some choices to make, but I feel like ultimately you're going to do the best thing for yourself, and that's okay. And don't feel guilty about it either. Hey, hippie chick, just so you know, I made a post on Instagram about the sun, moon, and rising signs just for you. All right. I saw another thing. You're welcome, everyone. All right, hippie chick, let's see. Hold on. Where I live, is it very, hold on. Hippie chick, I don't understand. You said where I live, it is very limiting. Or are you just making a statement? It's not a question. You're just telling me that where you live, it's limiting. Okay, got it. All right. The questions above. The questions above. Hi, Stasi. Where? Type it again. Copy and paste it. I see nothing. I'm so sorry. All right, hippie chick, I'll come back to you because I only see like the best thing I can say, guys, is that a lot of comments come up, so they kind of go. If you could just type it again for me. 9 of Wands, boundaries, wounded warrior, being exhausted, kind of telling somebody the business. I don't know. Let's see. Hippie chick, I need you to write your question again. I'm so sorry. All right, guys. Anyone else? Let's see. Hey, all right. Hey, Krista. You're welcome. Hold on. All right. Hold on, Colleen. With any messages around finances and career? Still no child support for my ex. My work gave me a little raise, but still doing rules feeling. Okay. Hey, Annie. All right, guys. Let me see. All right. Hippie chick, when I see your question, if you could just put it in, I'll come back to you. I'm going to do Colleen and then Krista and then Annie. Colleen, Krista, Annie. All right. Hold on, guys. So Colleen. All right, Colleen, I've got the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. 3 of Wands is about exploration and leaving the past behind and moving on to do something different. The 5 of Wands is about disruption. And the Queen of Cups, this is like an emotional time for you. Did you hear anything yet? Because I feel like Ace of Cups coming through. Anything for Colleen? Knight of Wands. That's quick, incoming, forward movement. I keep getting this where I feel like you're going to physically move. And And I also remember that, like, the High Priestess. Hold on. Huh. All right, Colleen, look, I this is every time. Okay. I'm so glad because sometimes I get like a little concerned that like you haven't gotten a response yet. And I'm like, but here we go. The sun card comes out again. This is every time we go through this for you. So I don't know what the holdup is exactly. I don't know why this is taking the time that it's taking, but the Knight of Wands coming in, that's a rush. That's forward movement. And I feel still like there's going to be something separate going on with your family that's like a celebration and news. Like, and I feel like that came up last week. But there's some happy things going on. And I see in your future a move, quite frankly. And I also see you having the finances to do it. And the Nine of Cups, I feel like you're going to have good news when it comes to your family and maybe something even of romantic relationships, perhaps. Because I see the Eight of Pentacles as well. And the Eight of Pentacles is about like really just spending time crafting things, doing things, learning something new, developing new skills. But I almost feel like instead what this is like you like really focused on traveling and moving and there's going to be some pretty big changes, and that's the best way I can say it. The Wheel of Fortune. It's the completion of a cycle. This comes up for you every time, right? So I'm not sure, Colleen, that basically just keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, Spirit's saying the first thing that came up was the Two of Swords and then the Five of Pentacles and then the Tower card, right? So that's disruption and that's things not going exactly how you thought. It's about having to make a decision and things happening pretty quickly. Queen of Pentacles, that's still very abundant. That's a lot of that's money coming your way. And I keep hearing back pay. So let's just hope that that's what is going on. I mean, Three of Swords, bottom of the deck, because yeah, it's been a painful journey. So I don't know, Colleen, that they keep saying the same thing every time, and I'm not sure what the delay is. I'm so sorry. I think about you a lot. and your birthday's coming up. I want this for you. Trust me. I wish you all the luck. All right. Let me see. Hippie chick, did you? Okay, I don't see it. All right, hold on. Krista, finances and career, no child support. Okay, that guy. All right, everybody, let's just take a minute in the Starseed community and let's wish each other well. Like, honestly, this works. All right, so let's just ask ourselves, why are we so abundant? Why are we such an abundant community of light workers? Why do we come together every Saturday and pray for each other and things happen, right? So we need Colleen to get her money. We need Krista to get her money. All of us need to get our finances. We need to get our abundance, right? And we have everything we already need, what we desire. Balance, we desire ease. We desire fairness, right? Let's take advantage of the last bit of this Libra season. Eight of Pentacles, Empress, Krista, I'm hearing that you're going to get all of your money, right? There are other ways to, they said more than one way to pluck a chicken. Yeah, okay. So you're going to get it. It's going to take some time, some resources, but for what you put in and what you get out, it's going to be well worth it. You are going to come out on top. Three of Cups, you're going to get more help. I feel like there's going to be more, specifically women. This card comes through as the divine feminine. And I'm sensing you're going to have more support from the women around you. And I think we talked about that last time. King of Pentacles as well. Yeah. So we've got the King of Pentacles and the Empress. While he's trying to hoard to that money, it's not going to work out for him. So you are going to get those finances back. King of Wands. This is that energy of like looking, like doing what's best for them. 1 second. Anything else for Krista? Three of Cups again, and the Fool card. Starting all the way over. Knight of Wands. Once this gets going, right, it's gonna happen quickly, but there's gonna have to be some additional work done ahead of time to get. And I keep also hearing back pay as well for you. Although it might be a little harder to get it from him, which is why that Eight of Pentacles came up. What? The Tower card came up. So I don't listen. Let him hang himself. I hate to say it like this, but I feel like all of the moves that this person is making to work against you and to make really the lives of your children and yourself even more difficult, that's leading up to this, right? So Spirit's saying play the long game, stand still in your power. I can't say that enough for all of us, Scorpio, because we are very reactive, right? We get in our flow state and we think we know it all. Even though we generally do have a good handle on the energies around us and can intuit what's happening, sometimes we don't always see the whole picture. So we've got to just stand in our power and be calm. And I'm going to tell you that he's creating a situation that's going to backfire. For sure. For sure. All right. Eight of Swords comes up, and this is somebody who just feels like they're a caged animal, right? And this is like self-imposed restrictions. I feel like he has, I don't know, Krista, I feel like the mind games that he plays, especially in the past, had you in this energy of like being fearful and like being afraid to like even parent, right? Because you didn't want to upset your kids, you didn't want to upset him, you didn't want something to be used against you. Let that go. The World card. Different days are ahead. Like you've been in your masculine for a long time, having to defend yourself in every action that you take. Spirit says that's coming to an end. Also, Knight of Cups energy, Scorpio male. It could be another water sign. It could be Pisces. It could be sorry, it's just coming through very strongly as a Scorpio. Regardless, there might be a water sign male that has a very strong offer of love for you and towards you. And I feel like that relationship's going to go very well. But you got to get out of your own way and you just got to wrap up some things with this guy. I just saw the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is happy home, happy life. Krista, things are going to turn around for you. And I'm so sorry that this is happening, but I'm telling you, like, he's creating a situation that's going to backfire. That's right, Megan. Why are we so loved, protected, and abundant? As the Ten of Cups comes out. They hear you, Megan. That's right. Oh, man, guys. We can do this. Hey, Benji Franklin, 11/6. Is that your birthday? Happy birthday. All right, 11/14. LD. Samantha, we are abundant group of, yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right, Debbie. Annie, you had a question, and now it's like, God, these questions. I'm so grateful for the comments, but Annie, I need you to put your question back. Just copy and paste it. All right, hold on. Hippie chick. I don't see it. Annie, there we go. I've been planning for my own business. Yes, girl. Recently, I was approached by a colleague new to my office about another business opportunity. Any advice? That colleague, huh? Let's see. Annie, you know I think you should do it all. But it doesn't matter what I think. What do the cards say? All right, tell me about Annie and her work and this person. Annie, I think you should do it all. But it doesn't matter, again, what I think. Spirit, what do you think? They're about to tell me what they think. What? Oh, hey, listen. So the death card came out, right? Scorpio energy, death, rebuild, start over. But then look, 5 of Swords came out, and this is about your work, in my opinion, right? I feel like there's like disruptive stuff at work. I feel like we talked about this also in the past. Queen of Wands, you're getting a lot of attention. And I don't know if that's working out for you or not, to be honest. Like, I don't know if you're getting attention because people are jealous of you. Yeah, they are. They're jealous. All right, hold on. I feel the idea of co-collaborating and working with somebody else. Yeah, I know. It's toxic at work. You got to get... Show me this. What, girl, do it. Look, Ace of Pentacles. This is new money, new opportunities, new ideas. And the fact that it's been a couple weeks now since we talked about this, and it's 9 of Wands, bottom of the deck. That's anxiety. That's putting that stuff to your work situation. I'll tell you what they're telling me. Your work environment is potential. Okay, let me try to be Page of Swords, new information coming to light, another 5 of Wands, bickering. Oof. Okay. I feel like there's going to be some disruption at work is the best way I can say it. And that you may very well be the target of that disruption or at minimum in the crosshairs. Like your name will appear in an email or come out of someone's mouth for a conversation. Be mindful of what you share about yourself and this other possibility of a creative venture with anyone at work. Be mindful of where you send your emails, that you don't leave your desk unlocked, right? Is what I'm hearing specifically. People are interested in what you're doing. I feel like there are eyes on you. So I do sense that there's going to be some disruption at work. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's happiness and independence. I feel like you should investigate this co-collaboration. Truly. Queen of Wands again showing up. Be daring, be bold, move forward. Annie, do it. Do it and take the leap. You don't need King of Cups. Water sign male potentially. I feel that this is going to be good for you. Yeah. The Lover's card came out as well. I just saw the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So that's putting down the end of a cycle and actually having some happiness and balance ahead. Yeah, Annie, do it. I love this for you. Hey, Lucy, what's going on? Is working on this marriage worth it? Oh, girl. All right. Listen, I'm going to answer you however the cards say now. All right. Don't get mad at the tarot lady. Don't get mad at me. No, it's not worth it. I'm sorry. And I'll explain. So 2 of Wands, that's going elsewhere, moving forward, exploring the uncharted territories. The minute I read that and you said, is it worth it? I mean, no. Look, let me show you. Uncharted territories, moving forward. Literally, there is a staff in one hand, staff behind them, and the world in their hand, right? They're going to move forward, doing something different, because once you release the old, new comes in. This is a new relationship, new marriage, new commitment. 1 second. So Knight of Wands came through. So potentially your partner is a masculine or someone in their masculine. I'm picking up potentially a fire sign. But what they're showing me is maybe somebody who might have been unfaithful. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm picking up this person might have been unfaithful, or at least, that's how it's coming through. All right. That they might have been unfaithful, or at least in their own agenda, and that in the long run, you're always going to want something different, actually. So this came up as the 4 of Cups. So even if you stay in this relationship, it's that, where is my happiness? Where is my fulfillment? And Spirit says, like, as long as you stay in this place with your energy wound up like this, it's not going to yield what you want. As a matter of fact, the 3 of Wands comes in again. We had the 2 of Wands before, right? So the 3 of Wands now is really just like leaving the past behind, literally leaving the past behind, going somewhere different, something new, and you're going to have a fated encounter. And I'm also hearing that in less than a year's time, you're going to have a completely different life, completely different. 9 of Cups, independence, happiness, and ease. I hope that all of that happens for you, Lucy. All right, Annie. Debbie, what is the prospect, abundance of health coaching, Pilates business in this new state we're living in? All right, independent, I'll get to you in 1 second. Debbie, that's a good question. What's the prospect of abundance for like Pilates business, health coaching? Immediately what comes through is, as long as you're adaptable, you can do well with this, because they're showing me the graph. I don't know, like a ebb and flow, right? And so like maybe Pilates was the thing then, And then, in a little bit, it's going to be, I'm just going to, breath work, for example, and how to change your frequency. So maybe if you're adaptable, you can figure out, okay, how can I teach people a skill like Pilates and a skill like breath work and bring it together and create something new, like, breath out. I don't know, whatever. Like that's what spirit's saying. So the genre of well-being, health, and elevating the humanity, the human vibration, yes, stay in that. Be adaptable because there are going to be tools in place, right? Human design might be the next big thing. And it might be like maybe you I keep hearing co-collaborate, like find other people that can add to your business and work together. So, I'm going to go back to the breath work. So let's just say you're a Pilates instructor and health coaching and all these things, and you find a creator who does breath work and holistic healing. Maybe you do something together, and that brings in a new type of environment altogether, like something untapped resource. So I'm hearing specifically you keep doing what you're doing, but be adaptable and start doing some research into how you can fuse different healing modalities into what you already like. They're saying get super creative. And they're also saying use the tools in place to get the answers. Five of Pentacles, where you think okay. They're saying release the limiting perception, because this Five of Pentacles, people are like feeling like they're going to not have enough money. It's not going to be enough. But like, and this tree is barren, but what's hanging from it are three really big gold coins, right? In the middle of nowhere. So it's like untapped resources are available for you. So what they want you to focus on is your persona, your public image, your branding. Make sure that's in line, because you and your product is going to ebb and flow. And you need to also focus on multiple platforms, all right? Multiple streaming platforms. That's going to bring you the ability to work with other people. That's the biggest thing for you, is working with other creators, for sure. You're going to do well. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to do the best I can to get to your questions, but these comments are going really quick, so there's no guarantee even if you do a donation, but I'm so, so grateful, guys. Thank you. Independent Stage. Should I release a story that I've been working on a podcast? I've been going back and forth and releasing because the subject matter, it's a true story. No, I think that you should do it, but I feel the way they came through just now is that you're going to, again, you have to be adaptable, and it may not be the way that you thought. You may have to switch the perspectives of your wait. Okay, this is how it came through. Thank you. No, you don't have to release it. Yes, you have to shift it. Okay. Whatever message you want to broadcast about your personal, I'm hearing like survival story, is that you have to say it with healing words, and you have to say it in a way that brings up the collective. Also, I'm hearing you need to work with other people as well. Your story, I'm hearing, is very unique, but there are others that can vibrate alongside you with similar experiences that could add value to what it is that you want to broadcast. And it's important that as you are speaking about your experiences, that you are not reducing the what? Hold on. Okay. So let's just say you had an experience. I'm going to use an example because I can't think of the way to do this. So let's just say you have an experience where you are rising above prejudice, right? Let's just say you experienced prejudice growing up. That's what we're going to go with. And you have a podcast that you are going to talk about your survival of that time. It's important that, let's say, for example, whatever you're saying that you rose above, that in your broadcasting of that message, you're not at the same time putting down whomever it was that you escaped from. So like, I don't know, if you survived a KKK thing, right? You don't want to also at the same time put down that very jacked up environment. What you want to say is educational platform. This is what I learned. This was my experience. And that's true of whatever, right? That was a very extreme, weird example, but that's what came through. So, if you're talking about escaping like a religious, platform or religious indoctrination, you don't want to put down what it is that you're speaking about. You want to instead educate and share. And that's true of any experience that you're saying that you rose above. So I think that you need to be adaptable and speak healing messages through your podcast. But yes, I think you should stick with it. I think you need to be clear on what your audience is and the message that you want to. 5 of Cups, they're saying like you've got to get out of the past as well. Like you've got to change your perception on what it is that you want to speak about so that you heal worlds with your words. 1 second. They're saying that they want you to do it, but okay. I was going to say they want you to do it, but they want you to be a little bit more healed about your perspective so that you can reach a wider audience because your message and your experiences were super valuable and important. And they're saying you're going to be very successful, the 6 of Wands, but also it's because you're going to be speaking from a very healed perspective. That's the thing. Speak from a healed perspective and find others that can share in voicing the journey of you. I'm also hearing that you could do very well with setting up a newsletter and doing through like an empowerment, a monthly empowerment, justice. You could do well even, I feel like you could form your own community, like a social justice community type situation, but your words are going to be super healing. Yes, keep going. Balance. They just want you to be balanced in your message. Be balanced and healing. That's all I can tell you, but you're going to be successful because you want to do well, and so it's going to happen. Hey, Lucy, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to read these guys. Thank you so much. All right, Samantha, 1111. Thank you. I love that. Hey, Stasi, want to know when I'm moving to a new home and when I'm going to pass this national counseling examination and get my license back up. I'm itching to get back on track and start touching souls. Wow. All right, Samantha. Let's see. When am I going to pass? Get your license back. All right, let's see. What can you tell me about Samantha? Please, Spirit. Oh, what's this? So I said Samantha, and my iPad just thought I said Siri.
I don't know what you mean, but hey Siri, so I said Samantha, and my iPad just thought I said, how about a web search grid?
This is live. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not going to edit that. All right. 10 of Wands. This is putting down heavy burdens and having the end of a cycle come up. Death, Scorpio cards, Scorpio energy. Oh, this is great news. Wait a second. Oh, look at this. First of all, let me go back to the question because now I'm all okay. So look, whatever it is that you've been dealing with is coming to an end, and it's going to happen pretty quickly, I think, because look, so we've got the 10 of Wands that's putting the end to us to like putting down the heavy burdens. I feel like whatever it is that's been holding you up, really, like I'm sensing like investigation and like a long time coming and just like a lot of changes. This is also karma coming through. So if there was somebody that was working against you as well, you can rest assured that that's being handled. And I've got the Ace of Pentacles. So that's brand new beginnings and new money. So we've got a 10 and an ace with the Scorpio card in the middle and karma at the bottom, right? I would say that you're going to have some success in all that you're trying to do, especially before the end of this year. I'm even sensing quicker than that. So give me 1 second. 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's forward movement, taking action, going forward, a move ahead, following your true soul's purpose, as a matter of fact. Ace of Wands, a new desire, new creation, a new beginning again. So you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Strength card. They're saying hang tight. Things are coming your way. It's working out for you. The World card. Look, I don't know if you're going to continue to do what you were doing in the past. I feel like you're going to do a variation of it. And like you're going to be even more successful. I feel like something's going to change about your title. Like maybe you're going to be an independent contractor instead of working for somebody. I'm not sure, but things are going to be working out for your favor. And I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to make more money than you did before. I hope that helps, Samantha. All right. Children, but I'm still. Hold on, Samantha. Just took a new job as a behavioral therapist working with autistic children. Thank you. But still working on counseling. I feel like, yeah, things are going to get, like, I feel like you were having some choppy experiences. Things were a little rough, but things are going to get much smoother. Like, as we get towards the end of this month and into November, thank you. I feel like things are going to get a lot smoother. It's going to get a little rough here for a minute with like back and forth administrative stuff, paperwork is what I'm seeing, like mundane stuff, but everything's going to work out. 10 of Cups. I feel like you're going to have a fated encounter as well. All right. Very good. You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. L. Anything coming in from me? I feel like I'm saying your name wrong. LED? Or is that like LED? Like, oh, shit. Hold on. What? Everything's like. Oh, let me get these cards together, guys. Give me half a second. They're flying everywhere. All right. Let me try this again. All right. Where was the question? It was anything coming in for you. LD. All right. Let's see. What do we have? Spirit, show me. Highest and best for LD. King of Swords, Law and Order, contracts, information, air sign male, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, what? King of Swords, Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions. What else? The Magician. What's this about? Show me more. I don't know. What is... Are you... I don't know if you're involved in a relationship with an air sign masculine and that maybe things aren't going quite the way you wanted, or someone who, like an authority figure. This could even be somebody at work if you're having like, so King of Swords is usually a person who's very much about like the law and order, the policies. It could be a manager, it could be a boss, it could be, just an authority figure in your life. Or it could be like actually like a legal situation, because I've got the Eight of Swords. This is like self-imposed restrictions, like believing that you're stuck in a situation that you're not. Got Two of Pentacles. That's a card of balance, equal give and take, really finding like, and actually, you know what? Look at this. Wait. You end up having the Lemniscott or the 8 3 times, actually. So you could be seeing synchronicities because we've got the Eight of Swords. So that number 8 is here. But then we've got the Magician's card, and the Magician has the Lemniscott right above the head, which is 8. And then you've got the Two of Pentacles, one of the only other cards in the Arcana, in the deck that have a Lemniscott, right? Because he's holding that. So 8 is a number of manifestation and self and creation and bringing things into manifest form. And so King of Swords, again, is like a card of law and order and stability. And so, it could be that you're needing some more balance at work, or that you're having some type of situation going on. Let me see. Oh, I got it right. Okay, well, that's good to know. Let me see if there's anything else. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, if this is a work situation or somebody, or like you're definitely getting a lot of attention. Whatever move you make next is going to be, it's going to lead you to happiness. Actually. So I'm going to say this to you. If something changes at work and it's sudden, right? Or something changes in your relationship and it's sudden, whatever it is it's happening for you. And that they want me to stop. They're saying that just know that people have their eye on you. You might be approached to do something that you've not done before. You know, like I feel like something's going to come a little bit unexpected, but it's going to be for your benefit. So just hang tight because it's going to feel maybe a little bit uncomfortable between now and I don't know, maybe the next 6, 7 days. You might find yourself in a little bit of a I don't know, you might get approached for a job or something. It's Queen of Pentacles is coming up. I feel like you're gonna have a much better outcome in the long run for some short-term disruption. That's the best way I can put it. All right, guys, let's see. Hippie chick, there we go. Nothing where I live is an outlet. Nothing where I live. Here we go. Nothing where I live. There's an outlet like yoga or metaphysical store. Have to travel a ways. It's frustrating to meet people, so it's really difficult to deal when dry spell. All right, so hippie chick, look, there's stuff around my house, right? I'm sure of it, but I don't know where it is because I don't go to the yoga centers. I don't go to the healing places. I really don't. There's a few places around here, but the reality of it is that I end up doing most of my connections now on an online platform through my own musings and writings. And yes, I have to make intentional time. I have to schedule it. Like I have to say, okay, and I do. I have a girlfriend that lives in another state. And once a month, we'll try to get together and go to a metaphysical store, because she's another witch. So we'll make time for that. And that's what I would say. Like find another person that vibrates similarly to you, or just be intentional about getting out once a quarter, right? You don't have to go once a month, just go once a quarter and be in that space. Try to look up the place that you're going to ahead of time, make a road trip out of it. Right. I really feel strongly that it's worth it for you to schedule these things and make intentional time to get there. But in the interim, create the environment you want to be in, and you will attract more of that. And I also feel like you won't always live in that area. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, like you feel like you're alone and you feel like there's no one around you and you feel all these things, but the reality of it is that there's plenty of energetic beings that are just sitting there also wanting to be discovered. You just got to again, third party solutions. So maybe it's not that you're going to connect, in person all the time. At least not yet. And they just showed me again, release the skin you're in, which doesn't help all of us right now because I'm going to have a hard time convincing you, but you're going to be able to have tools in place that allow you to be everywhere all at once. Truly. We're in a quantum reality, and that's going to catch up and it's going to become commonplace. So commonplace knowledge. And the best thing that I can tell you is that between now and then, just schedule it intentionally, make a plan of it. And as far as like regular things like yoga, you can do that from the comfort of your home and still connect with other people while doing it. That is real technology that exists right now, and it's accessible. And I want you to do it because I think it would be great for you. Like you're a joy to talk to. So I think you should get out there and, integrate with the other humans. They'll be lucky. All right, let's see. Heather. Welcome. Oh, hi, Heather. Did you just join? Thank you so much, guys. Guys, if you're interested in joining my members only community, there is a link in the description box. There's also a whole tab that says membership. And if you're looking to book a reading, I just got my website up and running like 30 minutes before I started this live. So the link is in the description box. If you're looking for AI tools or creators that can help you learn, I always stick with the same guy because his name's super easy, Matt Wolfe, Wolfe. And if you Google him, 1,000 other creators will show up. You'll find someone that resonates with you. Psycho Duck. Hello. Hello, Psycho Duck. All right, let's see. Will I receive my abundance before my birthday? And is it time to move? Shiva. I hope you receive your abundance before your birthday. I'm not sure. Oh, it's funny. As you say that, the 7 of Pentacles shows up. Like, when is it happening? When am I going to get the fruits of my labor? All right, I'll stick with this deck. What just flew out? The Sun card flew out for you too. That's good. Hold on. I just want to shuffle a little bit. Give me 1 second. All right. So let's talk about the move for Shiva. Yeah, you're moving. What is this? I say you're moving because 2 of Wands came up, and that's a card of movement, exploration, and getting curious, going elsewhere. 7 of Wands, setting boundaries, being clear about what you want, and not protecting your bubble. You know what I mean? Keeping out the negative energy. And by the way, 2 things. Don't lend out your money. Scorpio, everyone here, don't lend out your money. I keep saying that, but I feel like you guys are hard-headed and still trying to give everybody everything. Don't do it. 6 of Pentacles. So this is coming through equal give and take. More balance is coming through. This is a Venusian number of love, harmony, togetherness, community, generosity. I feel like if you are moving, not even if, when you move, 6 of Swords comes up. That's literally moving ahead to calmer waters, right? It's just so obvious. Yes, you're moving, and it's going to be financially more stable once you move. I feel like it's going to be less expensive. Somehow you're going to manage that, or you're going to have more money is probably the best way to put it. 4 of Cups, they're saying that you've been for a long time wanting something new to come along, and now it's coming along, and it's almost like I get this feeling of you saying like, this is too good to be true. Anything else? Oh, hold on. So two cups. All right. So I've got the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups coming up, and this is a card of being kind of like sour grapes. And then this is a card of always looking to the past. Spirit saying you've got to release the old scripts that 9 of Pentacles, and they're telling me that you are. So I was saying that you have to release the script of that, lackluster mentality, release that. And they're saying, no, she released it. She's got this 9 of Pentacles. You've got the right vibe. They're saying to keep, keep focused on moving ahead because you are moving. 2 of Wands comes up again. I'm hearing that by February also. I hope that helps. I feel like by February you'll be moving. Wait 1 second. You saw me shuffle, right? So then here comes the 6 of Swords, and that's forward movement, and then the Sun card. So when you move, it is actually going to work out for you, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. This is the second time it came out for you because I didn't take it the first time, and they said, nope, that was for her. So yes, do it. All right. Hippie Chick, thank you. Oh, Hippie Chick, thank you so much. Annie has been a member for 3 months. Annie was my very first member. So thank you so much, Annie, and has been a great source of inspiration and collaboration. Thank you, my love. All right, going to Arizona next week. Anything I should know? Yes, you should know that there are some really good turquoise to be purchased there, actually. They want you to hang tight. Show me for Annie. They said specifically they want you to get a, they're pointing to this. They want you to get a turquoise necklace, choker. They said that you'll know because that is to express your throat chakra, specifically turquoise. You can get a chrysocolla like I have, but they said because of where you're going that you're going to come across a necklace. And I'm also seeing like a horn almost. I'm not sure, but they want you to get a piece of jewelry here that you'll know what it is, turquoise, for your to protect your throat chakra and to what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, the best way I can say it is they're going to adjust the frequency of your vibration and your messages when you speak, and you need to have this necklace. That's the best way I can put it. 8 of Pentacles, you are going to be shifting jobs 100%. And you're, as a matter of fact, they told me that you're already thinking about it and looking into it. Now you've actually already done some research on it. Annie, have you already done that? Temperance. Temperance. This is very healing for you to step forward and to do something. That this is why you're being pulled in this direction, Annie. They're saying that there is a level of complete independence that you're meant to experience, like where you're running the show and co-collaborating, yes, but like where you are really uninhibited and able to bring your thoughts into manifest form. Tower card. Yeah, you're going to end up leaving where you are. But get ahead of it. I feel like people might be really keeping their eye on you. They're jealous. So just so that you know, you've got the Tower card coming up here, but then you also have the World card. So that's endings and beginnings. I see you being very successful. Annie, as I was saying, I see you being very successful. We had the Tower card, right? And then we had the World card. And then look at your final card, the Sun. This is 3 times now that the Sun has come out for the last 3 people, and you guys are watching me steadily shuffle. So all I can say is that good things are happening for Scorpio because that's the astrology that's out there right now, and I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. All right, guys, remember, don't forget to ask yourself, why are you so rich today and every day? Why are you so rich? Why are you so abundant in love? Ace of Cups comes out. As the 3 of Cups comes out, why did you find your starseed family? Why do you have the right people around you at all times on all days? Annie, ask yourself the same thing because look, Arizona, love, friendship, community, new paths ahead. I really feel like you're doing the right thing. Keep going. Keep going. All right, guys, let's see. Oh, we are at 131. Susa, hey girl, what's going on? All right, what's happening? All right, let me see if there's so many messages. Guys, I am so grateful for all your memberships, super likes, thanks, all, chats, all the stuff. I don't even know what I'm just, thank you, truly. You're welcome, Shiva. I've been working on things behind the scenes with people outside of work. I bet you have, Annie, but listen, be careful that no one, I feel like somebody's catching wind that you are either on to them or I'm not sure. Something's going on. Somebody's on to you. Just be mindful. And I see it all working out for your favor, though, to be honest. All right, let's see. Hey, Susa. All right, CJ, what's happening in December and how do I get family members away from me? A Libra and Aries just want to be at peace. Oh, how do you get them away from you? You don't. You've got to get away from them, to be honest. All right, so let's look at it. Toxic family members. You know, the reality of it is that they're, okay, couple of things. Spirit saying, 1, people are only as toxic as you allow them to be. Because I've said in the past that it's not that we attract the narcissistic person. It's not that we attract the toxicity. It's that you accept it. Stop accepting it, right? And I understand that you're family, but at the end of the day, you're allowed to have boundaries. So if someone is coming at you in a way that is negative, lower vibrational, you then match their energy by joining the argument. Instead, when you stand still and in your power, it's kind of like having a fight with a toddler, right? 2 have to play at that game. If you don't, then you are then still in your power and the toddler loses their shit and then they will stop eventually, right? Same thing with your family. And you don't have to be mean about it. You can just say that energy doesn't serve me anymore. And that becomes very uncomfortable for unhealed people to hear. And they get annoyed by it. And eventually they'll just get away from you. Truly. Because it's not personal, right? It's vibrational. It truly, and guys, this is all of us. It is not personal. It's vibrational. When there are people that come into your world and they ebb and flow in and out of your space as you ascend and as you elevate, they're not going to be able to be around you. You guys are going to get on each other's nerves and it'll just it's the natural consequence. Yeah. So look, 10 of Swords, this can't be any more done. Like that part of your life is over and you've got to take action to move ahead. It's you that has to do the moving. This is 8 of Wands. This is you taking the action to get rid of the people. Like it's not even to get rid of them. It's just to put the boundary there without being angry is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that right now you're attracting, oh, this is interesting. I'm hearing that you're attracting more of it because you put a lot of energy and I don't know, thought into it, which of course I think that's natural, right? We all do that when we're trying to break away from something. So spirit's saying that the more that you think about it and the more that you, oh, I'm going to try to say this gently. The more that you finger point and say they're toxic, you are pointing the finger at yourself because esoterically speaking, they are an expression of you. And so the more anger that you hold, the more you hold space for anger and disruption and that how dare they do that to me attitude, the more that you'll bring that about. And so they're asking you to release that perspective and just know, just every time they get on your nerve, just say, it's not personal, it's vibrational. It's not personal, it's vibrational. And keep saying that to yourself, and then you'll attract something completely different. And that's what they want you to focus on. That's literally the action they want you to take. And they said start doing more affirmations for yourself about. Are you kidding me right now? I'm literally saying start doing more affirmations for yourself so that you can bring into manifest form the things that will serve you. And the magician popped up because that's what they're telling you to do is be the magician, craft your reality, right? You bring about what you think about, project it, connect it, expect it. Boom. That's it. And that's the truth for all of us. Like that's the shit. And that will lead you to your happiness. That will lead you to your abundance and your freedom because you can't control anybody else. They're going to be, listen, guys, Scorpios everywhere, everyone everywhere. You can't control these other beings, right? They have to evolve on their own. They got to do it on their own time. It's their soul's path and progression. You can't be telling people how to be all the time, but you can say how you want to be treated and what you'll expect and accept and what you will reject. Sun card is available to you. Don't play into that shit with them. The Chariot. This is a divine lesson for you as well in learning how to stay the middle ground and standing your power. And they're saying that this is a test so that you don't get so emotional moving forward because you've got bigger fish to fry in your next chapter of life. And they're saying if you think that your family members are going to be your biggest challenge, you've got another thing coming. They also said that your best course of action, again, is to learn how to be still in your power because it's only going to go forward from here. I'm sensing that you're a little bit younger, perhaps, or this is a newer situation that you've tried to get out of because they're showing me like a little bit of an uphill climb. And I'm seeing that this is actually going to be the best thing that could have happened to you. You're really going to know your worth by then. Good. I hope that was helpful. All right. Psycho Duck. I am having trouble cooking. Is there a reading you can do to give me an understanding of how to cook my frozen pepperoni screaming Sicilian pizza in the oven? As much as I want to pretend that that's not my son asking me how to cook a pizza, I can't. So, sir, if you just look at the instructions on the back of the carton, it will tell you turn on the oven, preheat it, put in the pizza, take it out. It's intuitive, sir. Sir, I cannot be playing with you right now. I cannot believe you came on this live to ask me how to make a pizza. Next. All right. Hippie chick. That's so funny. All right. I don't edit these either. So the whole world is going to see this. They're going to think I'm starving you, which, there's meatballs in the crock pot. All right, guys, what's next? All right. Let's see. The Empress. You will figure it out. You can turn that hunger into a pizza all on your own. All right, guys. I probably should be wrapping this up here soon since I'm getting called by the young ones. Is there anything else before I wrap it up? Anything else? Let's see. What does Spirit want to say to us? Ace of Swords. All right, guys. Just again, there's going to be a lot of new information out there available to us. Truth of the matter coming out. You're going to be able to live a new reality. Really get familiar with yourself and what it is that you like. Be strong, all right? And be strong and be confident. Step all the way into your new character energy. I'm doing a live next week. It's a Samhain special, but also with this lunar eclipse in Taurus, it's very much about us solidifying our new identity, stepping into that new reality and accepting that new, for lack of better words, star seed mission, right? There's all this transformative like energy that we're Scorpios, and that's all we do. We burn the shit to the ground and then we rebuild. And this is the birthing process. And we are here now at the tail end of it. So just like if this was an actual physical birth, this last part, it's painful. It's that ring of fire. It's intense. But once it's done, it's the most beautiful, new, and empowered, healed you that you could have ever asked for. That's why it's so important to look at the healing journey that you've been on and thank it, including that toxic person, including that horrific job, including that really heinous family environment you were in, and including letting go the shame that you may have built up over time for the way you reacted to things, right? No one's perfect in this stage. So I ask everyone to just take some time and be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Know that we are all just stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the very, very best that we can. All right. And you need to speak only your truth, and you will heal worlds with your words, guys. I am so, so grateful for your time and energy today. Please, again, if you'd like to book a reading, feel free to visit my website. If you need a time or availability that isn't listed, reach out to me. All of my information's there. I am so thankful for the Starseed community. Thank you for everyone who joined my members tonight. I'm so grateful. And until next time, may the words that we speak and the magic that we weave bring healing to all those who seek it. Remember to enter the contest. You can do it each month, one on, Instagram and also one on YouTube. And guys, shine brightly and thank you so, so much. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.